Hello, darlings. Welcome to the weekly recap. If you are new to the recap, I am Meg Campbell. I am the host of Look What Meg Found, where I promote, review, and support creative and handmade small businesses to help them gain more eyes on their work, because one of the hardest things as a small business owner is getting people to see your work. So I'm here to introduce you to people that you didn't know existed and that you absolutely need to have in your life. So we're going to hop right in. I have 3 businesses to show you, and I also have a sneak peek on a review that will be coming up in the next 4 to 8 weeks or so. And I'm really, really, really excited about that one. So we're going to drink some coffee because, yeah. We're going to start with Wouldn't You Say? Wouldn't You Say is a really cool company that has taken a step back into making low-tech toys that force your kids to use their imagination. Because let's be honest, we live in a high-tech world. This high-tech world we live in is great. We have instant access, but we also don't have a lot of time spent unplugged. And it's becoming more and more apparent in our children that they're not using their imagination as much as, say, we did in our childhood. So I am here to show you this because it's important. Hello, darling. Inside this little bag right here is one of the coolest sets of toys. My kids keep trying to steal them, and I keep saying they can't have them, and chances are really good that I'm going to hide these. These are wooden toys. Now, these are completely unfinished. This is pine, just for fun. They have been sanded smooth. All the corners are rounded. There's no pokey edges. But these are completely unfinished, so you can choose to leave them unfinished, or you can choose to finish them in whatever way you see fit. This is her woodland creature, so this is the moose. I'm going to dig through the bag. A doe. This is one of my favorites. Look at this cute little owl. It is so cute. And let me do us all a favor and make it dark, so the light will quit glaring off of these. This is the buck. And there's so many goodies in this little bag. We have a bear. I want to take this one and paint it, and since I do vinyl decal work, put mama on it, so I have a mama bear. You'll see why. I got to find it. It fell down in here. We also have the baby bear. We have a wolf. We have a cute little squirrel. We have a fawn. And we have one more. We have a wolf pup. Now, the thing with these is they're 100% wood. They're solid wood all the way through. They're very easy to play with. And wood actually feels good when you hold it, because wood absorbs the warmth around it. And it also, when it's sanded properly, it's very soft. I know it sounds odd when we're talking about wood, but these feel very soft. But imagine the fun that your kids will have with their Woodland Critters or any of the rest of them, because she has an entire lineup. They're on her Etsy store. You can either go to Etsy and search Wouldn't You Say, or you guys already know this, all of the links are in the description box, which is there for this broadcast. I'm going to put all these back in their bag. I love the bags. The bags come themed with whichever set you buy. And the fact that they have a bag to put them in makes the age-old question of where do we put these toys so they don't get lost a thing of the past, because they're here. Hello, Miss Audria. How are you, darling? Also, from Wouldn't You Say, this is more of the adult toy variety, and don't take that the wrong way, y'all. I'm on a roll this morning. This is a towel designed to hang over either the front of your stove. I hang one on my stove, the handle in front of my oven. I also hang one on the drawer pull where I prep food. But this unbuttons, you put it over, you button it back up. I have seen these done knitted and crocheted. This is the first time I've actually seen them with a sewn topper. And I got to tell you guys, I like the way it looks. It's very crisp. It's very clean. I like the way when she put it on that she folded the towel. So when you hang it, it doesn't take up a lot of space. But when you go to use it, you have the full width of the towel that you can use. This is genius. It is a very classy way to keep your towels at the front of your oven so that they're ready to use. Now, all of that was from Wouldn't You Say. Her links are in the description box, or you can just go to Etsy and type in Wouldn't You Say. Wooden as in wood, W-O-O-D-E-N. We're going to switch gears. What I have next is a beach towel. Now, that is one of the most common things that everybody down here in my area, we have 20 of them because we live an hour from the beach. I've always had their traditional terry cloth, big, thick, fluffy beach towels. And one of the biggest pains is A, they take up a lot of space, and B, they get so full of sand that by the time you're done with your day at the beach and you're ready to wipe your eyes off and dry off, you have a big pile of sand. Well, we'll address the take up space thing. This is not a lot of crushing, just rolling it up. It's very small. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It's also monogrammed, so when the kids want to play let's argue over whose towel is whose, this one is clearly mine, and they cannot have it. But what I like about this towel, this is a Turkish beach towel. It is really big. I cannot show you the whole thing on screen because it is bigger than my camera angle. This I can wrap up in and wear as a swimsuit cover-up if I choose. I also keep it usually in the car. After it's washed and dried, it normally goes back in the car because honestly, it makes a great wrap when you're in a restaurant. Now, if you're going to think of maybe I'm going to use it as a wrap, maybe don't get the striped one. Maybe get a solid color, but I don't have a problem with this. I love this. It's 100% cotton. It feels very soft. And when you go to the beach and you flip this out on the sand so that everybody can set their stuff on it, you know it's going to get covered in sand. But when you pick it up and you give it a good hard shake, the sand falls right off. So you are not dealing with all of the sand that is now caught in your terry cloth towel because it falls right off of this. This also absorbs a ton of water. So we took this on vacation, and just to give it a test run, I took this as the only towel we went to the beach because we were staying at a beach house. You don't really need a whole lot of them. You need to leave them at the house so that you can dry off when you get back and shower the beach back off before you go upstairs. I took this, and with 4 people, we were able to dry off everybody besides, the normal that stays in your swimsuit, and you dry off on the way back to the house. But also, this was almost completely dry by the time I got back to the beach house, which may not mean a lot to people who haven't spent time at a beach house. We were 12 houses back from the beach access, so it's about a 1/10 to a third of a mile walk. It's not that far, really. This was almost completely dry, so it dries quickly. It absorbs a ton of water, and it doesn't pick up sand. And if you're like me and you forget that sunscreen has a purpose besides looking cute in the beach bag, this does not really irritate your skin if you get a sunburn. So if you're doing your best crispy critter impersonation, this is the towel you want to blot off the water off the top of your burn because it's not going to irritate it. Hello, Miranda. It's been a long time. I'm glad we finally reconnected. So I'm going to put my towel over here because I have now unfolded it and it was all cute. Up next, I have ALG Designs and Creates. ALG is a whole lot of fun. She has really focused on making what you want. It is less about, oh, I put out these designs, pick one, and more about how do we make what you want, which again is why you go with small business, because you have the options and the control. So we're going to start with her fall line. Move this one a little closer. This is a tea towel. I love tea towels. I like them. I'm not going to lie. I have too many of them. All of them all say something funny or fit into my decor. But this is her fall line. It's the black and white buffalo check with the orange and white buffalo check pumpkins. This is a standard size tea towel. Again, I cannot show the whole thing because camera angles. There we go. It is very cute when hung over, again, the front of the handle on your oven for decor, but they're also highly functional. So it's not just sitting around and look pretty. It is going to be fine if you if you get something on your hands, you wipe your hands off real quick because it's the closest towel. It's going to be fine. This is her fall wine gift bag. Yes, it has a bottle of wine in it. Sadly, my bottle is empty. We need to fix this situation. But it holds a standard bottle of wine. You could go with a larger bottle of wine and it would still fit in. It pulls tight perfectly to the top. This one is burlap with the fall leaves on it and orange and white because, hey, orange and white is awesome. So this, I love this idea because, especially looking at the holidays, because let's face it, the holidays are coming. This is the perfect way to wrap a hostess gift. If you are headed for a fall barbecue, a fall cookout, or you're already planning your Christmas gifts, which, trust me, I already am. And since I'm doing a small business Christmas this year, you have to make your plans now. That way you have time to get your orders in. Because another thing with small business is if you inundate us on December 1st with orders, there's a chance you're not going to get your items until after Christmas because most of us are one person pulling off miracles. So go ahead and think about your holiday gifts for these, because how many times do you show up to a party and you stop and you grab a bottle of wine on the way? Would this not be a much nicer presentation than, oh, here, I got you a bottle of wine? Stay. She also did a makeup bag for me. It says Mermaid at Heart. This is just the right size to put essentials in. Now, for me, it's not usually makeup. I have one tube of lip gloss that I carry with me. This is from Twigs and Vines Company. If anyone wants to know, this is their Pink Lava. It's the perfect lip gloss, but we can talk about that at a later date. But it fits right in, and it also holds all of my travel essential oils that, again, these are from Ocean Potions. We'll have them on another day. But everything fits right in it. It zips up and it drops right in my purse. So this is the perfect size. And again, it's customized. It is completely customized to me because I'm a mermaid. Y'all already know this. I'm not growing up. She also does jewelry. And she sent me grown-up jewelry. And I love it because 90% of my jewelry, you guys have watched my lives. You have seen my earrings. You have seen me rep. Most of my jewelry is very, very, very bold. I love bold statement earrings. So she sent me some grown-up jewelry because there are times when statement pieces are not necessarily appropriate. These are a really pretty pair. And it's going to focus, maybe, of cubic zirconias that will sit right below, they'll barely hang off my ear. But they're very classy, very grown-up. Grown-up is important. But these, I have to say, are my favorite pair. I have never, until I met Amy, owned a pair of threader earrings, and they keep slipping. Hang on. If you do not know what threader earrings are, they're on a chain so that you can thread them through your earlobe. Again, cubic zircs, absolutely stunning pieces. They have got great sparkle, great reflection. But using a threader, you get a much more elegant look. And if you have more than one hole in your ear, which I do not currently, but I'm debating if owning a pair of threaders is a reason to go get another hole, you can thread the chain through multiple piercing holes to get a really interesting look. So I have never owned a pair of threaders until now. And I got to tell you, I'm thinking I need a lot more of them because they are so awesome. And last but not least is her purse minder. Now, it's a purse charm, purse minder, keychain. You pick what you want to call it and what you want to use it for. I actually have a clutch that I love. The only downside to it is that it doesn't have a handle or a strap. So I feel like I have to always keep a death grip on it. So I don't use it very often. But this little clip on this purse minder gives me the ability to clip this onto whatever purse I want it on, which is my clutch. And it will let me be more secure with it because it will go over my wrist so I can hang it. Now this is a custom piece. She put a dream catcher on it for me because you should always remember your dreams. She also put an arrow on the center because we're having a conversation about feeling pressure, feeling like I'm being pulled on. And arrows only fly forward when they're pulled back. And it has a star that says dream because my whole job here is to help people see their dreams and help their dreams grow. So I absolutely adore this piece. It's very neutral. It will go with everything. But what I really adore about working with ALG is she doesn't just throw some stuff together and, okay, this is what you get. She takes the time to talk to you and figure out what it is that you really, really, really want. What is a piece that she can make for you that you are going to use every single day and adore? So ALG Design Create's links are in the description box. Go check her out and get pieces that matter. Pieces that you will use over and over and over and over again. Did I show you guys my coffee and chill? I think I missed it. This is another tea towel. This one says coffee and chill because y'all already know I am a coffee junkie. When it comes to caffeine, we must have it all. So I love that one too. Now, the last but not least today is actually a sneak peek of an upcoming review, but I want to give you guys the chance to check her out before the holiday season hits because with her, what she does is incredible. It is the perfect holiday gift for someone in your life, but there's also a 4 to 8 week turnaround, and that gets longer the closer she gets to the holidays because of the nature of what she does. I want to show you guys a sneak peek for Gwamma's house. Now, Gwamma's house is not a mispronunciation. Her grandson had trouble with R's when he was little, so he would call her Gwamma, and it stuck. That is who she is now. But Gwamma's house is a memory bear company. She takes articles of clothing that mean something to you, whether it is your baby's clothes, whether it is shirts from a loved one who has passed away, whether it is your kid's sports uniform that you want to memorialize their best season ever, whether it is the clothes you wore on an amazing occasion that you don't ever want to remember, you don't ever forget. She takes those clothes and turns them into stuffed animals. Now, it's not just bears. She has a whole arrangement of animals that she makes. But I love the fact that it's not just making a bear for her. She takes the time to find out, why is that important to you? What are we showing off? What are we creating to evoke a memory beyond, oh, hey, that's that thing that that person liked to wear? So what I am sending her, because she's doing a custom bear for me, what I am sending her are the suit jacket my husband wore the day we got married and my wedding dress. And to say that I am going to send my wedding dress to someone will tell you all the amount of trust I have for Carolyn and what she does. Because this wedding dress and this suit jacket have been in a box in my closet through 2 moves for 14 years because I do not want to risk something happening to them and no longer having these pieces. So to say that I'm going to take these out of the box and I'm going to send them to her will tell you guys probably everything that you need to know. But this is his suit jacket from 14 years ago. It's a tux jacket. I wore this thing right after our wedding because he keeps the AC in the car too cold when we left on the honeymoon. And I wore this from where we were in Kentucky to Sandusky, Ohio, because he was freezing me out of the car, which is still true to this day, but that's a different subject. And I also have my wedding dress, which I can't show you guys all of it, but it is just a standard cotton wedding dress. It's got kind of jersey knit top with a cotton skirt, and I fell in love with it. And it is my most treasured, important piece of clothing that I own. And it's been in a closet. It's been in a box. And Carolyn and I were talking about it because I really wanted to do a review for her. And I was trying to decide what to send because I don't want to just send random stuff. I want it to have meaning. And she made a really good point. These clothes are in a box in my closet. I don't look at them. I don't get them out. They're there. I know they're there. I look at the box. I may open the box and look at them, but I don't do anything with them. So A, they're taking up space. B, they're not being showcased. So she is going to take them and showcase them. And in 4 to 8 weeks, I will have that bear back for you guys to see. And that is what I have for you guys today. I'm going to drink some coffee. I'm going to take a deep breath, and I will see you guys back next week. Bye, darlings.